Hey Sach, check out this visual I found of Natalie in an alternate dimension if Josh ever put a ring on it.
Invite me to Vegas right now.
You need to calm down.
No, invite me to Vegas.
Absolutely not.
You invite hookers to Vegas.
No way.
Josh, I waited for you for
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be discussing my least favorite Ukrainian person, Natalie from 90 Day Fiancé. And speaking of which, did you all see that she tried to profit off the victims of the LA fires? Check this out. Seeing these fires and how they've impacted my community has been heartbreaking. Many of you have asked about video chats, so I've decided to auction off 10 spots and donate 50% of the proceedings to support wildfire relief. Starting at the minimum bid of $150, she's trolling. DM me on my exclusive site with your offer. The highest bids will be contacted to schedule a call. Rules for the FaceTime will be sent via message. I can't wait to chat with you and help make a difference during this difficult time. Prayer emojis. We love you, LA. Stay safe, Natalie. I'll tell you what, you guys, we've covered a lot of scammers from 90 Day Fiancé on our channel, but you got to be a special kind of dirtbag to try and profit off the victims of a natural disaster like this. If you actually cared about the victims of the LA fires, you would donate all of the money to them, not just 50%. What member of the 90 Day fan base is going to pay $150 to have a video chat with you? Also, by exclusive site, Natalie means her OnlyFans. Way to use a tragedy like the LA fires to direct traffic to your OnlyFans, Natalie. What are you going to do tomorrow? Punch a bunch of babies in the face? Actress, model, reality TV, 90 Day Fiancé, HEA, Single Life, Last Resort, Between the Sheets. There are some things about me that was left behind the show, ... My life, my passions, my feminine energy, and grace. Follow for sexy, spiritual, personal, and very exclusive content. See a side of me you never knew and will fall in love with. I highly doubt that. Lingerie, suggestive only. Okay. Can you look at this caption on one of Natalie's posts for a second? Step into my cosmic love vibe, where the stars align and fantasies ignite. This shoot will drive you out of your mind, taking you on a journey through neon dreams and glittering desires. Are you ready to lose yourself in my orbit with the rocket ship emoji? You're so cringe.
The rice is done. We're almost ready.
Don't touch me.
We're almost
you don't
ready.
respect me. And you're drunk. Oh my God, I'm scared of you.
Whoa.
Low-class drunk man.
No wonder Natalie has 3 failed marriages. Mike can't even crack open a cold one after work without getting harassed by noodle-haired Gollum.
You treat me this way, I don't respond it. Why do I have to react on this bull?
Well, I'm not getting.
I don't know what kind of relationship and who was your ex-wife. She probably also this class.
Natalie constantly trying to convince Mike that he's a class below her is just hilarious, because the last time I checked, Mike didn't look at the victims of the LA fires as a business opportunity. Mike is actually the only reason this leech can remain in our country on a green card. So hopefully this next administration comes for marriage scammers.
And strange stuff.
Natalie, you talk
and
about this.
It's not about
you talk
me.
about this class. What class do you fit in? What are you doing? You're on a pedestal up here. Why do you put yourself on a pedestal? What makes you better than anyone else? You say everyone's low class and this and this. What makes you better?
Not to mention, Mike and Natalie have been separated since April of year 2020, so she should have been deported back to Ukraine years ago. Natalie and Mike's relationship falls into the category of sham marriage because she never had the intention of building a life with Mike in the first place. The majority of the issues she had with Mike and his lifestyle were things she was fully aware of before moving to the United States, whether she's willing to admit it or not. And honest to God, you guys, this is one of the problems I have with the show 90 Day Fiancé. It falls into a gray area in terms of immigration because both cast members are getting paid to be on the show and get renewed for more seasons. So a lot of the times both parties will make some kind of deal off camera and remain married to get renewed for season after season and make more money. When she thought that she was safe and she didn't need to be with Mike anymore, she moved and pursued something with Josh. And then when it didn't work out with Josh initially, she crawled her way over to Mike and said, "Will you have a child with me, Mike?" Those of you that have watched me for a while are fully aware that in my past couple videos, I've said you should enter a relationship to give, not to take. Natalie is a professional taker. In fact, she has made that her Dow, if you will, because every single time a relationship doesn't work out, she's looking with those big googly eyes to the next guy to put her on scholarship and take care of her financially because she's afraid of working and making money herself.
Would we consider ever coming back and have a child together?
No.
No. Why?
Why not? Why won't you have a child with me, Mike? Well, Natalie, maybe it has something to do with the fact that you treated him like a second option. Even though that's the guy that did the most for you, he wasn't good looking enough for you. So in your mind, he wasn't worthy of the same level of obsession that you showed to Josh. And the reason why she's so obsessed with Josh is because he's the best looking, most financially well-off guy that she's ever been with. And the reason why fans don't feel bad for Natalie when she's constantly complaining about not getting the response, whether it's the cuddling or the emotional support from Josh that she's seeking on the last resort, is because fans don't feel bad for Natalie, because Natalie's a user, and for the first time she's found a guy that's also using her. It helps Josh's career to be on 90 Day Fiancé and all the spinoffs, including the last resort, which is why he's on the show with Natalie. That's a fact. And honestly, every time they have some kind of tiff or some kind of fight, the fans of the show, yeah, we laugh because it's entertaining, but I would never consider them a real couple, especially because Josh is with the whole other woman outside of this pretend TV relationship with Natalie.
He had to apologize and explain why he doesn't sleep with me. Guys, I want you here. What are you saying?
I didn't say anything. I said I don't like to be touched.
No, it's not true.
I said it to everybody.
Make me feel body shamed.
According to research, women generally tend to score higher on measures of emotional intelligence than men do. So I'm sure everyone was surprised in episode 11 when Natalie went on this emotional tantrum about how she's so upset that Josh doesn't sleep right next to her or cuddled with her, when he's communicated to her multiple times that it's his preference to sleep without someone touching him. So there's not really much wrong with that, but she decides to involve all the other couples in this dispute that she's having with her partner and attempts to embarrass him in front of all the other couples, but just makes herself look crazy.
But I'm such a good person.
I know.
I've him for 3 years.
I know.
3 years. Shh. I destroy him. Liar.
Natalie.
Like, what do you want me to do?
Natalie,
Stop doing the trash to me.
Natalie is so desperate for attention, one, and two, Josh never body shamed her. He just isn't that into her because she sucks. The only thing she's good for is mining content, so that's exactly what Josh is doing. As long as she relies on him financially to pay for her and her mom's moochy lifestyle, he's going to capitalize on the TV time. It's really not rocket science, and throughout this scene, Josh tried to communicate with Natalie multiple times, but she constantly spoke over him, which isn't a smart play because it just shows that she's socially unacceptable. Meanwhile, Florian took her away from the rest of the group to try and calm down the savage beast, and he's saying things like, "Natalie, let me speak, please," because Natalie also talks over Florian.
Listen to me.
Explain why.
Listen to me the full story. It's still like I don't want to sleep with my
Guys, like,
One
what are you
second.
doing?
Let me talk.
Yes, explain.
Let me talk sometimes.
Okay.
It's actually to the point where Gino and Jasmine are watching this disruption caused by Natalie, and Jasmine says to the audience that she's exhausting, which is rich because Jasmine's exhausting. We're all still waiting for her to go back to Panama and take care of her kids.
I don't know what the is going on between these two people. All I know is that they are exhausting.
My Yourwetsock, hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think about Natalie. Also, connect with me on LinkedIn. Looking forward to the next video. Comment below, subscribe.